Hello folks, look at this picture on this video, a photo. On that photo is a man, an old man called Ante, and this picture was taken at the place where he hit in the face one homeless woman. Why? Because she came maybe 15 minutes earlier and sat down and waited for her, meal, Homeless people go to the kitchens and blah, blah, things like that. And she waited, she had maybe like 15 minutes or something to wait. And he came there. He has the habit to have lunch and then to lie down exactly on this bench. On that, it's not chair, it's a bench. And he wanted her to move, and she said no. And he called her names. I'm not going to repeat that here. He called her names, and basically he treated her as garbage, because why is she homeless? She's supposed to go somewhere. She's supposed to go somewhere else, or somewhere to work, or whatever, I don't know what. Whatever he's thinking into his stupid head. Because, she has to move because he wants to lie down after lunch, Probably digest the food. So that man hit her, and she screamed, and then she fought back. I'll tell you how she fought back. She kicked him. She remembered she has legs. She kicked him once or twice and noticed that he let her go. He suddenly let her go. He was afraid for his legs. It was his weakness. And since then, she just kicked him like maybe 10 times. And then he just left, and before he left, he told her whore and this like that. She's like a whore or something like that. A classical male brain, when they have nothing, when they don't know nothing, when they can't do nothing. A whore, she's always a whore. He's very old, as you can see it on the picture. He's maybe even 80 years old. But the woman felt that hit for 2, 3, 4 days, because nobody ever hit her in her life. Can you imagine what world we're living in? We cook for the poor, but we do not allow them to eat. The funniest thing is that the same man who has everything, he has everything and she has nothing, and you are a stupid bitch, get out of here and I'll hit you. Yes, he threatened her that he will break her teeth, all her teeth. That's the intelligence. You have to realize these are old, ancient generations. But nevertheless, do you find any less cruelty today among younger people? I really don't know. I really doubt, actually. I really doubt. So, this is the story for today. And let me tell you something. I was passing by over there, and I saw him from a distance. I took his picture, and I saw him today, actually. And I asked one man who is usually walking up and down, and I saw him a few times in that place. And I asked him, "Can I ask you if you know this guy? His name is Ante." By the way, when I heard that his name is Ante, I know immediately where he comes from. Herzegovina or Dalmatia, That cannot be, and this is something you could find over there, even today. It's like a kind of normal, behavior. This is how we women live, especially here, you know, not to mention some other places, you know. So when you men feel like you're tired of this world, yeah, remember that we live a little bit less comfortable than you. We don't go for a pint of beer and talk about bullshit for hours. Anyway, I saw him today. Let me finish this story. I saw him today, and I saw one man, and I asked him, you know, I saw you walking many times here. Do you know this guy, this Mate? And he said, oh, yes. And I told him what happened with this woman. And he said, really? Oh, this, you find yourself, he said that she found a really bad stemmer. Stemmer means a guy who beats up people. And I said, really? And the man said, oh yeah, he beats a man, like really beat him really badly on how do you say, the main train near the main train station. It was near the main train station somewhere here. And he said he's a really bad stemmer, you know, so he beats up people. So lucky for her, she's alive. But she kicked him well, and she told me, she said, you won't be coming back here. You are here. She said, this kitchen is made for people who have nothing, not for you who have everything. He eats where the poor people eat. If you are that poor, then, you know, just leave your house and shut the fuck up. And you can't, this kind of guy can't even imagine in what kind of world she lives, and what kind of problems she has, and he probably doesn't care too, because these people are like that, you know, they don't change. People usually don't change. I found out the wisdom of life. People don't change. It's very, very rare that you'll find something completely changed. But these are the old generations. I told you, he's probably about 80 years old, maybe even more than 80. So, yeah, that's it. This is what I wanted to share with you today. The fucking world we live in. But it wasn't much better 500-600 years ago, except we didn't have mobile phones. We couldn't make a video like I'm doing now. There were lots of things that we didn't have. And yes, it was a cruel world too, but in a sort of in another way. But you know, it's easier to hit a woman, you know, because she's homeless, and you're a bitch, stupid shit, because you're homeless. And I'm not. This is all from me for today. Enjoy your day, enjoy your night, whatever you're doing, and don't dream about stemmers and old stemmers and homeless women.